Hey, what is up guys, and in today's video I am going to show you how to take models from SketchUp's 3D warehouse and import them into 3ds Max so that you can go ahead and make your model for spin tires. So first thing that you need to do is click on the download button of your object, and you want to choose the oldest version available, so that in this case that would be SketchUp 2014 model. I think they got rid of all the other ones, so that the farthest you can go back is 2014, but I don't know for sure. Anyways, then you're going to open up 3ds Max. You're going to make sure that everything is deleted on whatever page that you're working on, so you can right click and unhide all, hit Control A and hit the delete button on your keyboard. Once you've done that, then you can come over here to the Max button here. You can come down to Import and click on Import, and then you're going to find where you saved your file. In this case it's in my downloads folder, and you're just going to click on it, then you can click open, and these are the settings that you're going to want when this window pops up. So you want everything unchecked, and then just check this skip hidden objects button right there, click OK, and boom, now you have your object in 3ds Max, and it's already highlighted everything that has been imported. So what I like to do is I like to click on this group button, click group, and click OK, and just group everything. That way I have everything in one place and I don't have to select everything. Just click on one thing and it'll click on all of the things. So then you're going to come down to this little box right here where it said Max Script Mini, and you're going to type in $, period, MAT, space, equal sign, space, NULL, null. And what that's going to do is it's going to take off all of the material, coloring, all that stuff that SketchUp left on it. So now it has no material on it. If you were to put in the game, it would be all white and all one-sided. So that gets rid of all of the SketchUp stuff. And then what I like to do is I click on this drop down menu here and go to Orthographic. And what this does is it gives you a complete side view as if it were drawn on a piece of paper, instead of a perspective view, which would give you a view of like that thing is that far away, this thing is this close. Everything is just one place. So it's not close, it's not far away, it's just like direct. I don't really know how to explain it, but hopefully that helps. Anyways, so then you're going to right click, click move, and you want to move this object to the center. So one way to move it exactly into the center is you can right click on these arrows down here next to the X, Y, and Z. So right click on that, goes to center, right click on the Y, goes to center, and right click on Z, goes to center. Now you want to move the object up to where this line is underneath the vehicle, and then you're going to right click and click rotate, and what I like to do is I like to make sure that it's perfectly straight before I start editing stuff. So I think that that is as straight as we're gonna get it. And depending on the model, things will be straight, things will be curved, wrong. So for instance, this bed here, this line is supposed to be straight, but it's not, because it was made after the model was rotated. So there are things like that that you want to watch out for. And you want to make sure that the tires are well above the line here. This line here, this horizontal line, imagine it as the ground. So you want the tires or the model just well above the ground, not even about to touch the ground. And the other thing is that the in the game spin tires, your model has to be facing the x-axis. So here you've got, here in the bottom left, you've got a little 3D model of the axes. So z-axis is going to be up and down, y-axis is going to be left and right, and the x-axis is going to be forwards and backwards. If you do get lost from your model like I just did, you can hit Z on your keyboard to get back to it. And then you just reselect it to reset your screen pivot point. But yeah, you want the model to be facing the x-axis. So you just want to, I like to click on this angle snap tool. So this will snap it to like 5 degrees of turn, 10 degrees of turn, 15 degrees of turn, all the way up to 90 and so on. So I like to snap it to 90 degrees back towards the x-axis. So now when you move it forwards and backwards, it's going to be going along the x-axis. And then after you do that, it may be off center. So you want to center it again on the x and y axis. And there you go. So your model is perfectly center and all that great stuff. So now you want to play around with the parts. So if we wanted the truck to be all black or something like that, you know, click on the hood, click on the control click to click multiple objects, and alt click to deselect objects. You can click on the doors and the bed and all of that. Then you want to come over here to this kind of rainbow modify looking tab, and you can click on this colored square right here, and you can choose a color. So if I want it black, I just come over here to this goldish looking color, add custom color, and I can add a black color, but you don't want it to be really black because then you'll hardly be able to see it. So you just want a mild black, and click the color, click OK, and now all of this is black right now. So I don't think that this has that problem, but let's see here. Trying to find something that has a problem with it. Okay, so this piece right here, it has the kind of bevel going around it, but it's all one piece, so you can't color it differently. If I want that bevel to be black and the rest of it to be silver, it's going to color all of it silver. So what you want to do, I like to convert it to an editable poly first, but you don't have to. And then you click on this element button here, and you can click on the part that you want to remove, but it selected everything. So the element is going to be pieces that are all one piece within a mesh, which this whole thing is kind of a mesh. It's kind of, a group is kind of like, a mesh is kind of like a group, but it's not a group, it's all one piece as far as the game is concerned. So then you can click on this polygon button, and you can alt click everything that you don't want. Alright, so there we go, we have our bevel, and now you can come down this list and go to detach under edit geometry, and you can name it whatever you want. You can also detach it as a clone, so the object that you're detaching stays there in the mesh, but then you also have another clone outside of that mesh if you want that. Then click OK, and now that bevel is a separate piece from the rest of it, and I can color it black or whatever I want. So that's how you can separate objects that are together as a mesh. You could do the same thing with the mirrors if you want, and the door handle. Anyways guys, hope that helps you out in putting your model into 3ds Max so that you can work on it and put it in the game. I'll have multiple videos on how to put your vehicle into the game. You just gotta be patient with me if they're not there already. Anyways guys, hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.